We would like to welcome those fans traveling from Waupun and appreciate your efforts in supporting your team.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Max, and I am a senior at Ripon High School. We are glad you are here to support both teams tonight. The East Central Conference member schools work to make sportsmanship at our educationally based events a priority. We expect our fans to cooperate in displaying good sportsmanship towards our participants, coaches, event workers, and game officials. Please do your part to make ECC athletic events a safe and wholesome event for all in attendance. Please remember that good sportsmanship begins in the stands. Spectators are encouraged to support both teams and are expected to refrain from booing their opponents, a vicious decision, or resorting to other derogatory remarks intended to taunt or harass. Thank you for your positive attitudes tonight, and good luck to both teams.
Ladies and gentlemen, the honor of America goes defending our freedom. We ask those who are able to stand, remove your hats, and place your hand over your heart for the playing of the national anthem, performed tonight by the RHS Band under the direction of Mrs. Sandy Colsini.
Good evening and welcome to Ripon Tiger Boys Basketball on the Ripon Channel. Along with our cameraman and executive producer Riley Eisenagel, Casey Hansen on color. I'm Howard Hansen. We're bringing this one to you. Tonight, the Tigers play host to the Warriors from Waupun. Tigers come into tonight's game with a record of 4-9 overall, 3-2 in the conference. Warriors come in at an 8-3 overall and a 3-3 in conference. Now the starting lineups for the Warriors from Waupun. Number 1, a 6'4" senior, Keegan Hartring. Number 2, a 6'2" senior, Jaden White. Number 12, a 6'1" junior, Brady Novus. Number 21, a 6' senior, Gabriel Keach. And number 22, a 6'2" junior, Ryer Smith. The Warriors are under the head coaching direction of Brett Pickards. And now for the Ripon Tigers. Number 3, a 5'8" senior, Jose Munoz. Number 4, a 6'4" senior, Max Hughesball. Number 10, a 6'3" freshman, Riley Brooks. Number 21, a 6'4" senior, Addison Ross. And number 22, a 6'5" senior, Max Bettine. Tigers are under the head coaching direction of Steve Brooks. And talking about Brooks, Casey, Riley Brooks, heck of a game against Winneconne last week as the Tigers themselves put up 107 points.
That they did.
The second most in school history as they defeated the Winneconne Wolves 107-73. Not the school record, though.
Nope.
That's 108 points. And that was scored against Horicon back in 1965 when the Tigers defeated the Marshmen 108-49. So
nice tip off there. Waupun thought they were going to have it and just couldn't handle it down there on the baseline.
Well, this is going to be a good game, as I said. These two teams come in with very even records. Waupun's 3-3 in the conference.
Brooks with the shot.
And
Count
puts
it.
in the first one there. And he's staying hot as he was before. The Tigers come in with a 3-2 conference record. There's the alley-oop, and just a
Keats
little too much there.
Yeah, a little too hard, and Hartdrink just couldn't hold on to that. As Waupun will turn it over. Well, it's interesting to see the different style this year. Last year, Waupun was a very pounded up the middle. They had the bigs.
Well,
they
the
had
last
the
3
shots.
years, they've dominated Ripon.
So it'd be interesting. We saw in the previous game, in the JV game, the Waupun JV struggled.
Munoz from 3, can't get that to go.
So we'll see how much the varsity struggles today. The team gets that rebound. We talked about picking up garbage before.
Kick it out to Ross. Ross with another 3-pointer. Count it in, the foul. Addison Ross puts that one in. Keach will pick up his first foul as Ross will go to the line for a chance at a 4-point play. And I jinxed him on that one.
Yeah, you did. What can you say? You can't make them all, though.
Yeah,
you know?
The rare 4-pointer is like
Keats
finding
looking to work inside.
Finding a white tiger here in Ripon.
Yeah.
So, Waupun looking to go inside. Hughesbull, he'll draw the foul as he caught him on the arm.
Yeah, Hartdrink did a nice job rolling inside, putting it up.
So that'll be Max's first.
Incidental fouls, we call those.
Didn't mean them, right?
Well, exactly. Hughesbull was there. He was trying to block the hoop. Just caught an arm, And that's exactly what Hartdrink was trying to get him to do.
Well, he's smart. He broke right, then came back left, and got Hughesbull out of position, and he makes the second one there. Makes it 5-1. Just underway here. Glad to have you along on the Ripon channel. Bettine with that little floater, can't get it to go.
Oh, Hughesbull almost came down with that one, but Hartdrink.
He did a nice job on that.
Yeah, did a nice job, and there it is.
Getting lazy. You can't get lazy down there as White goes in for the 2. Just like that, it's a 1-possession ball game. Brooks out on top. They're looking to move it around. Brooks, that one's way off.
Yeah. He forced that one.
You think?
Yeah, just a little bit. He had a player in his face. Schmidt was right there.
Little mismatch there.
Comes up short for Novice.
Gets that one to roll in. That was Schmidt.
Yeah.
So it's 7-3.
Oh, that was a nice job for Waupun blocking it there. I do believe that was number 12 with the block.
Score is 5-5. They had it wrong.
Yeah,
on the
they
scoreboard.
put it up on the scoreboard, right? I noticed that too.
I looked down at my sheet and I quick added it in my head. Oh, it's 5-5.
Yeah. White wide open.
And nothing but net out there for White. Gives him 5. It's 8-5. Waupun on top here as we're coming up on the 15-minute mark here in the first half. Hughesbull with a nice little drive. A little too hard off the glass, but Bettine there gets it in.
Yeah.
Nice job there by Max.
Munoz. Oh, wow, he is on the floor.
That was that football mentality there.
For sure.
Ross for 3, in and out. Can't get it.
Hughesbull saves it. Ross gets it.
Nice job of kicking it out.
Brooks from deep. Count it. Makes it 10-8.
Waupun looking to drive it inside. They did again, and Hughesbull will be called for that reach-in foul, and that'll be number 2 on Max.
Yeah, just a simple reach there. He did it before we saw him. He did it here now. It's the frustration foul.
Yeah. He wasn't in the right position and reached over.
Exactly, and he'll come out and have a seat as number 15, Grant Schneider, the 6'4 junior, steps in for the Tigers.
Schneider makes his presence felt right away as he knocks that one out of bounds. Yeah, Grant had a good game in Winneconne as he turned around and put in 23 points.
Yeah.
I think a high-scoring game will favor the Tigers here. That's a long 3-0, but net there.
Keach.
Let's play it here back and forth as Bettine says, I can do that too.
Yeah.
13-11, Ripon on top. Almost a steal there, and now Ross comes up, or Bettine came up with it, and Brooks will be fouled. Should be on 21, I believe.
I think
That's
so,
who it
but-
will be.
Yep.
That's his second.
Yeah. So he'll come out for a minute.
Garrett Jennings, number 5, checking in for the Tigers, the 6-foot junior. Give Munoz a little bit of a breather. From the charity stripe, comes up a little short there. Waupun coming down, chance to tie or take the lead. Looking for the pick. They're going to call the foul as they're going to call the travel.
Yep.
The drag on the foot there.
Well, that's what I saw, and
Yeah.
the one official over here kind of raised his hand like he was going to call the
Right,
foul.
because he lowered his shoulder.
Yeah.
And got the defender up in the air. Schneider working that baseline. It's not there. Nice job of kicking it out.
Oh, Grant thought about that.
They're going to call a foul, and that'll be on Hartdrink.
That'll be his first.
Yep. Third team foul. Brooks with it on top. They're really playing him tight. They did
are.
their scouting after.
Oh, and a nice pop out from behind by White. As Bettine did not see that coming.
Mhm. From downtown, in and out. And good hustle for the rebound there.
And a
Schneider.
nice block, yeah.
Yep. He blocked that very well.
Bettine for 3. Count it.
Starting to heat up here. That's his second three-pointer. Gives him 8 on the night so far as we're coming up to the 12-minute mark. 16-11. Tigers with the lead.
Bettine almost had that one.
That was a nice knockaway, but a good recovery there by Smith. Uncontested, that's a hard one. Coming back out, rebound for the Tigers. Bettine was looking.
Yeah, he's looking someplace to go. He thought about the skip pass across.
Waupun kind of sagged that way, so they couldn't get that. They are really tight on Riley.
Schneider for 3.
And that one comes down to the Warriors. 5-point difference here, 16-11. Tigers with the lead. Little mismatch there. Nice job by
Yeah,
Jennings
yeah,
to cut that up.
Oh.
And a
That's
turnover.
Brooks, yeah. Schneider, oh, that was a beautiful play. Brooks to Ross to Schneider. Oh.
He did the right thing. He turned around and just laid it up.
Well, exactly. You know,
He was that open. He was thinking, I'm going to jam this, and did the right thing and just laid it up there. And that's a nice move by Hartdrink as he just worked his way right around the defender. Gives him 3 on the night. 18-13, Tigers with the lead. Just under 11 minutes to go here in the first half. Jennings with a nice little drive, and Garrett gets on the board. Now the Tigers in that game against Winneconne had 3 players with 20-plus points.
Yeah.
And they didn't all play.
Oh, and Jennings, yeah, it's going to be on the line. He couldn't hold that.
Yep. So that'll go as a turnover by the Tigers.
Yep. Munoz will check in for the Tigers as Brooks has a much-needed rest.
You're looking at him from here. He looks a little red. He's tired.
And then checking in for Waupun, number 21, Gabriel Keach.
Keach with it, going inside.
Oh,
And
that was a nice move.
give and go, just
Yeah.
couldn't finish it off. Yeah, that was a great move. Jennings thought about it. That's coming up short. You got to follow your shot, as he does.
Yeah.
And takes it all the way to the hoop and can't get it to go.
And he's still fighting for it. This is going to be a jump ball.
Nope, they're going to call a foul on him.
Yeah.
Once you lose that control, you just got to back away. And that costed him a foul.
That's 3 team fouls for the Tigers.
We're even at 3.
There we are.
Like we said, this is going to be an even ball game. And it's proving to be that. Way downtown, off the iron.
Yep, Munoz comes down with that one. He's going to push it up hard.
Smallest guy on the court, and he gets the rebound.
Schneider for 3. Ooh.
All around and down. Couldn't get it to drop. Had a good look, Grant did. And you want to encourage him to put those up if it's open like that. This is from the R, and that's coming up short.
Right back to Hartring.
Baseline. Stays with it. Gets.
Going to draw the foul. Not sure who they're going to call it on.
Yep.
It's either going to be a Schneider or Bettine. And they're going to call it on Schneider.
Yep. Be his first. Well, that was a very good move there by Novice to stay with it.
Yeah.
So he'll go to the line. Shooting 2. A little hard back out. Brooks will check back in for the Tigers as Bettine will get a break.
And Schmidt will come back in for the Warriors. As White has a seat.
Connects on the second one there. Get another substitution. Be number 5 checking in, Austin Weiss. For the Warriors there. He's a 5'9" junior. So Waupun comes into tonight's game on a win over Berlin, and it was a 48-28. Very low scoring game. I was really surprised about that. And they are turning around and averaging 63.6 a game. Tigers coming into this one are averaging 67.2 a game. So, like I say, everything is just so even with these two teams.
Like I said, this is a great night. Thursday night, it's snowing outside. What would you rather be doing? Inside watching a great game. Waupun, Ripon.
And we are seeing that right now. Rost gets it over to Brooks, and they're looking to go inside. I like this matchup down underneath.
Yeah. Yeah, with Schneider and Hartring.
Little pull-up. Yeah. I would rather see Schneider try to back that down in. Because he'll draw the foul every time.
I do believe he would.
And the basket there by Keach gives him 5. Makes it 20-16, just under 9 minutes. And it's going to be a turnover by the Tigers. That's their 4th turnover on the night.
Max Hughesbo will step back in for the Tigers as Jennings has a seat. Gets a little bit of a break.
It's good quality minutes there for Garrett. Max has got to be careful here as he has 2 fouls.
8.5 to play, so it's a lot of time to watch yourself.
Nice feed inside.
And
they're going to call it on Schneider,
Yeah.
And it's always the official from behind that makes those calls.
Well,
you know, whether they see it or they think it's there. We had one the other night that there was no way.
Well, sometimes it happens, and you know from officiating baseball and whatnot that sometimes
you anticipate.
You anticipate it, and it sometimes is the right call, and sometimes it could have gone the other way.
Right. Bettine checks back in for the Tigers. Second one on its way, and that one is good. Gives Hartring 4 on the night. That makes the score 20-17. One possession ball game here. 8:20 to go in the first half. Glad to have you along at Ripon High School. Nice little drive there by Munoz. Puts it up.
Oh.
Can't get it to go. I think he was looking at getting hammered because
I thought
he kind of drifted out as he was laying it up there.
White looking for a setup here.
They're going to.
Well, Ripon in a nice 2-3.
They're going man-to-man. There's that backdoor cutter, and they executed that perfectly as Keach puts that one in and
gives him 7 on the night.
Makes it 20-19. Ripon in a little bit of a drought here the last couple minutes. Brooks puts it up. Count it.
And he gets fouled.
So much for the drought.
Yeah. Maybe should have said about
Should've
40
said it
seconds
earlier.
sooner. So Brooks will go to the line. I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in on YouTube tonight on the Ripon channel. Drop us a line. Let us know where you're watching from. If you haven't already subscribed, go ahead and click that button.
Brooks puts up the second one. Gets that to go. Gets the 4-point play. I knew we'd get one of those sooner or later. Makes it 24-19. 7:30 to go here in the first half. Looking to drive, kicks it out.
Yeah.
They're going to call the block on number 5.
Yeah.
That'll be on Weiss. He had that moving screen. That's a no-no.
That is a big no-no.
So that's his first. That's the 5th team foul for the Warriors. Tigers also have 5. Garrett Jennings, who just checked back in with the ball. There goes Bettine out on top for 3.
Did you see the arc on that? That was high.
Well, on a night like tonight, that's going to bring snow, folks, just so you know. Blame it on Max Bettine. That thing was almost to the speakers.
Yeah, it was
in the gym.
high.
Little pull-up jumper and the foul.
Yeah, Munoz just that was a hard hit.
He was beat, and he just threw it up there anyway. So Keach will go to the line. Novice checks back in for the Warriors. Nice flat shot there, good for the basket. 27-21, 6:40 to go here in the first half. Tigers with the lead. They've led since it was tied at 5. Hughesville goes hard to the hoop. Nice basket there by Max for his first points of the night. Going down inside, they got the mismatch there.
Oh,
that one comes up
yeah,
short.
Way short. Bettine driving it.
Tried going into Max. He got a hold of it. Nice hands there, and pops in his second basket.
I really thought Ripon was going to turn it over there. It looked like it, and then Hughesville just ripped it right out of the Warriors' hand.
31-22. Tigers with that lead. They'll look to pound it inside and work against Hughesville. And they're going to call the travel.
Yeah. You saw him drag that left foot.
Yep.
And it was just that short little second of that toe. And I was surprised the official saw it because
he was watching.
he was watching it hard.
It was either going to be that or it was going to be the foul with the hip from Hughesville. So it's good to see it go with the travel. Jennings for 3 off the back of the iron. Can't get that to go.
White came down with that.
Little shake and bake, kicks it outside from the corner. Count it, and that's Keach.
Yeah, he gives them 13 on the night.
Yeah, he is just keeping them in this ball game. Munoz throws that one up, almost gets it to go.
Hughesville with a hard bat away there.
And they're going to call a foul on somebody under there.
I think they're going to get it on Bettine.
Bodies
they
were
are.
moving, yeah. So that'll be his second.
Yep.
It'll send Novice to the line. He'll be shooting 2. Addison Ross checks back in for the Tigers as Munoz will have a seat.
Right at the 5-minute mark. You see, how often does that ever happen? Not much. I just looked up. I thought I was figuring, 5 and some change.
Just worked off. That one's short. Kick back out. And Ross, who just came into the game, picks up the rebound. Now they go down inside. Bettine will draw the foul there. Had a nice quick move.
Yeah.
White will pick up his first. So Bettine will go to the line. Connects on the first. Grant Schneider checks back in for the Tigers, along with number 11, Trent Ferris for the Warriors. And makes the second one there. Oh, a nice drive to the hoop. Nobody touched him. And Keach continues to dominate underneath there, 33-28. And a long rebound comes down to the Warriors.
And there's White with another basket.
Gives him 7 on the night. Ross goes hard to the hoop and gets it in. Makes it look so easy.
Yeah, he does.
Gives him 5 on the night. Just under 4 minutes to go here in the first half. Tigers leading 35-30. Bettine was going to let White put it up from out there, but not his forte, I guess. A little long there, and Schneider with the nice rebound brings that one down. Jennings from the top. Counted.
Wide open.
Garrett Jennings, his first three-pointer, gives him 5. A lot of players with 5 so far tonight.
Yeah.
5s are wild.
Oh, and that's going to be, they're going to have to call that on Ross.
Yeah.
He had both his feet moving.
I'm just glad he didn't get hurt as he went down.
Yeah.
He really fell kind of awkwardly.
Yeah, and then Ketch just landed right on top of him.
Mm-hmm. Each gets the first.
Keach having a great first half here.
No kidding. He's keeping this Warrior team in the ball game here.
With that free throw, that gives him 15 on the night so far.
Got a whole second half to
Got a
go.
whole
Plus.
set, yeah. Plus 2 minutes and 50 seconds here. No, and
We're
Ross
gonna call
is
the foul,
going
yeah.
to get hammered from behind.
Great baseline move. Just didn't protect the ball too well. Hicken will pick up the foul. His first. As Ross will go to the line, shooting 2. Connects on the front end. and makes them both. Makes it 40-32. Tigers with that 8-point lead. We have 2:40 to go here in the first half. From downtown, count it. Hicken comes in right away and shows he can shoot it also. Bettine with a little side fake. Dumps it back off to Brooks and it gets knocked out of bounds. Smith there defensively to knock that one away. Munoz to inbound it for the Tigers. 2:18 to go here in the first half. Right away to Bettine. He puts it up. It's going to come up a little short. Schneider did the right thing. He was not in position. He backed away. Didn't fight for that one. Little shake and bake. Going down. And there's that cutter. And a nice job there by Smith for the 2 points. Nobody in the lane to cut that off at all. 40-37. Ross with a 3. He comes up short on that one. A lot of ones and dones here for the Tigers as Keach puts in another one and draws the foul.
We're on a marking spots here for Keach. He's already used up the whole line I allotted him.
He's Ross will pick up his second foul. That's all right, I got another program you can use for the second half.
Cool.
And he puts that one in. And we're tied at 40. The last time we were tied, it was 5 apiece. So the Warriors fighting back. Like I say, a lot of that is one shots and done for the Tigers as they're being out rebound 2-1.
Brooks tried to force that one and
tried to get it to Schneider. It was not
Rippon's
there.
going to get lucky that
It bounced on the line off of Waupun.
Yeah, well, Novice tried to bring that back in, and it just caught his jersey as he was trying to bring it back to the side.
Schneider thought about it, looking for that baseline. Can't get it to go, and there's another one and done. If he'd have kept going to the hoop, he probably would have had better results.
Oh, and that was just a...
In my hand.
Yeah.
And they're calling a clean block.
That looked pretty clean.
Yep.
Bettine for 3.
Comes up short.
Man.
Under a minute to go here. We're tied at 40. And we're going to get a timeout by Waupun. As they've worked their way back into this ball game as they were down by 8.
Well, Waupun, yeah, like you said, have worked their way back into this, and they were down by a lot. You know? 12 was the max, and about average about 6-7 point difference. And Waupun is just the one and done has really hurt Ripon.
With four minutes to go here in the first half, they were down by 8, and they've worked it to tie it down. But it's been, one shot and great rebounded by Waupun, which has allowed them to get back into this.
Exactly. So 53.3 on the clock.
16 rebounds by Waupun.
Well,
Ripon has 11, but Waupun shut those down. Ripon has not had an offensive rebound.
Well, they haven't had an answer for Keach yet. 18 points in the first half.
Yeah.
I mean, it'll be interesting what when they go into halftime, what changes Coach Brooks is going to make here on this, because they got to start shutting Keach down. He's driving the lane. He's shooting the three-pointers. He's rebounding both offensive and defensively. I mean, he is looking like their prized player for the Warriors.
Well, definitely. You got to put your best defender on him. And right now, I would turn around and put Munoz on him because he's the quickest.
He's quick.
He's going to stay with him. He has no fouls.
But give him some safety valve help then.
Well, yes, you have to have backside help. So White will inbound it. Waupun will probably play for the last shot here as they're going up to the corner. They're backing out again.
Yeah,
they were looking to see what Ripon was going to. Watch for that baseline cutter.
Coach Brooks over there.
Schmidt
Yeah.
just kind of hanging out there in no man's land.
Well, Waupun will be content with either going in tied or going up by
Going in
2.
with a lead, yeah.
Yeah.
$15 to go. Here's the drive. White,
White,
and he
and-
loses
yeah.
it.
Munoz comes up with it. He's going to
Got to
drive
be
hard.
smart.
But
The team go to the hoop. They're going to, call
no,
the charge.
yeah,
Yep.
yep. Well, you have to. I mean, you look at it, and Novice's feet were totally planted. He knew Bettine was going to drive that lane there, and he knew exactly which side he was going to go to.
And he set himself
And
very
he
well.
did. And that's going to give Bettine three fouls here. So
he just checked out.
yeah. As number 23, Nick Stenholt, checks in for the Tigers.
6'2" senior. So it's got to be a quick, and there's a turnover again by Waupun.
And Munoz is going to put it up for 3.
Just a little on the long, and guess what? We're right where we started the ball game, tied up, except it's 40-40 at halftime. So a great first half by
phenomenal.
both teams. Waupun played back very hard. We'll turn around and take an 8-minute break here and then come back with some halftime statistics on the Ripon channel. Welcome back to Ripon High School Gymnasium where it's halftime on the Ripon channel. Tigers, Warriors tied at 40. We're right back where we started from the beginning, all tied up. Team rebounding for the Warriors. They have 16 rebounds. Out of that, 3 of those are offensive. 2 of those they put back in for points. They have 8 turnovers. That's really their only downside of this game so far. Their leading scorer is Gabriel Keach with 20, followed by White with 7, and we've got Smith and Hartrink each with 4, and then a couple of miscellaneouses here and there. Foul problems, nothing. Keach has 2, and that's about it. Several others have 1. For the Tigers, they only have 11 rebounds. A lot of ones and dones, as we were saying, offensively, which has really hurt them. They have 4 turnovers, so that's their highlight right there. They're being led by Max Bettine with 13, Riley Brooks chipping in 9, Addison Ross with 7, and Garrett Jennings with 5, and Max Hughesball with 4. So Casey, give us a little insight on what do the Tigers have to do to turn around and pull this one out?
Well, they got to stop with the one and done. That's for starters. But first and foremost, they got to find an answer for Gabriel Keach. He has been all over the place tonight, beyond the arc, in the paint, rebounding, both offensively and defensively. You know, he's getting a lot of wide open shots too. His man-to-man, they're playing him a little soft, you know, which is giving him that extra ability to move it around and pass the ball where it needs to go to.
And he's been doing a lot of cutting.
He's been doing I was just going to get to that. He's been doing a whole lot of cutting. But then you look at the other side, you know, with the guys that have been helping him. You got Hartrink, who have just been all over the place on the rebounding and whatnot. And Jaden White, another one there. He's been penetrating and passing the ball inside and forcing Ripon to kind of just take a step back and look, you know, whoa, we weren't expecting this. We didn't see this on the film. So
well, they've actually, rebounding off the boards and that stuff, have been about that step ahead of Ripon in going for the ball offensively and defensively. And the Tigers really have to turn that aspect of the game around and get in good position to get some rebounds, especially on the offensive side. But Waupun will start it off here, and we're set with 20 minutes of 17 minutes of basketball. It's been a long day.
Yeah.
Looking to go down inside. White puts that up, can't get it to go.
Ripon came out in a nice 2-3 defense. Oh, and there's a nice feed inside.
A little hard. He gets his own rebound and loses it. Gets it back.
Wow. And he can't get that one to fall either. A little hard both times off the rim there. Like I said, Ripon's had a lot of good looks. They've had a lot of nice shots. Waupun, same thing. Lots of nice looks, lots of nice shots. It's just going to come down to mistakes today.
Yeah, that and rebounding.
Rebounding and mistakes.
And look who they have on number 21 there, playing defense. What did I say in the first half?
we were talking about that with Munoz switching it up there.
And look at that, shooting right in.
Yeah.
Perfect job there.
Oh, by Schmidt.
Yep. They're moving if they don't have the ball, and that's a key. Now we're going to try to spread things out a little bit.
Well, they're going to allow Ripon to set up their 2-3 defense here.
Well, Ripon's playing man-to-man. See, they're rotating through it. White with the shot.
With the first points of the second half here.
Gives Waupun the lead, 42-40. That's a move. If Max just goes right away instead of showing the ball up high, he's going to beat him. Ross with a little shake and bake, nothing there. They cut that off well. Hughesball with the little 15-footer. Gives him 6. And we're tied at 42. Long 3, count it. White puts that one up. He's got the first 5 points of the second half for the Warriors. There you go, right away. Nice move there by Max.
Just
overlaid it.
They're going to say step
Belongs
on the
to
line.
Ripon, yep. But you noticed White was moving. As soon as that shot was put up, he was moving towards where the ball was going to be.
Exactly.
So break there for the Tigers. They get it into Ross. He tries putting it up, no good. And the rebound brought down by the Warriors. They're going to call the foul.
Ooh.
I
saw Brooks's hand touch nothing but ball there. But the official was a little closer than I was, so.
And you know what?
He's the one with the whistle.
He's the one with the whistle. His call is what counts.
So Brooks will draw his first foul of the game.
Good quick ball movement by the Warriors. Get it set in the corner. And White puts up that three-pointer. And it's the Jaden White show here in the second half as he has 8. Bettine.
And he's going to draw the foul.
Does draw that foul. Gets the three-pointer there. So White will pick up his second foul as Bettine will go to the line. Makes that one the old-fashioned 4-point play. 48-46. Just under 15 minutes to go here in the ball game. Waupun with that lead. We were tied at the half at 40. White.
Count it.
He is in fuego.
He's got the all 10 points for the Waupun.
Munoz, that's coming up short.
Yeah.
Good positioning on the rebound there by Hartdrink.
So Ripon found the answer to Keach, but they left White open now.
Big difference there. Ross, little shuffle there. Munoz, nice head fake and gets that one to drop in.
That was really sweet looking.
That's his first basket of the game. White will step back, put it up again. You're not going to guard me. I'm going to shoot, he says. He's got 13, 53-48.
Well, 13 points in 4.5 minutes is.
And a basket there by Hughesball. And a foul drawn.
So that's Hartdrink's second foul.
Yep.
Jennings will check in for the Tigers as Brooks has a seat for quick.
And we'll get another change here for Waupun.
That'll be number 4, Cole Hicken.
He's giving Schmidt a break. A little hard there. Unable to get that one to drop. Another rebound by the Warriors. 53-50. 13 and a half to go here in the ball game. Waupun with that lead. And Munoz turns around and forces up that bad shot by White. His first bad shot of the half. And Garrett Jennings pops one down. His second three-pointer gives him 8 on the night. And we're tied at 53. Superman puts another one in there as he comes alive here in the second. That's Keach. Ross with that little fake goes in, kicks it out. We're going to get a foul.
That's going to be on Bettine.
No, I think it's going to be on Ross, isn't it?
Sorry. Yeah, it is Ross.
Yep.
Sorry.
From a distance, they look the same.
They do.
Well, that's Ross's third.
Yeah.
So Better him than Bettine getting 4. So him and Bettine now have 3 fouls. And we've got a lot of ball game to go here.
12:24 left on the clock. Waupun leads 55-53.
Nice feed inside to Hartdrink.
And
He walked, yep.
Yeah.
Schneider had good position on him
He had excellent
and was not letting him go anywhere. "12 minutes to go here. 55-53, Waupun with that 2-point lead. Ripon looking to tie it up or take the lead on this possession. Jennings drives it, kicks it over. Bettine for 3. That's 5 3-pointers for him tonight.
That it is. He's having a nice night.
Oh, you got to cut that guy off. Somebody's got to slide in there.
That gives White 15 here in the second half.
And a turnover there. And Hartdrink with the easy basket. Mistakes like that, just Tigers cannot make if they want to stay with us. 59-56, still only a 1-possession ball game. Boston did. And a nice shot there by Schneider. The big guy has really got a nice soft shot from that 15-foot range. Oh, he just faked Riley Brooks right out of there. And another turnover. And we're going to get a timeout, as I thought Coach Brooks would have. This is getting a little out of hand. It's only a 3-point difference, but mentally the Tigers
are down. They need that little bit of a mental break. As like you said, Waupun has really turned it on here in the second half. You know, you got Jaden White coming out 17 points. He has
24 on the night.
He has 24 on the night. But in the second half here, I mean, they've only scored 19 points in the second half here, and Jaden has 15 of them. So, you know, he's pretty much carried them. He has been the answer against Ripon here in the second half. Keach brought it on in the first half. Great scoring first half. Like I said, he's playing Superman here. And Ripon did. They found the answer. They put Munoz on Keach, which has shut him down, but in turn has opened up White up.
Exactly. So now you need somebody else to step up defensively. Coming up for both of these teams on the 25th, Waupun will travel to Laconia. No easy feat over there going up against the Spartans. And on the 30th, Ripon will head down to Kewaskum to take on the
long
Chargers.
bus drive.
Yeah. That's why I like coaching baseball. We get a chance, we take the vans.
Yeah.
Ripon needs a stop on this possession. Now they got Brooks on Keach. He's playing him too soft. And that'll go as a turnover for Waupun. I think Riley could be about one step closer. Just to kind of, be a little in his face, but not worrying about fouling.
Yep.
Because White can put it down from out there. Speaking of putting it down from out there,
I thought that was going to roll in.
Had that nice little bounce. Smith should pick up that foul, no? Yes, it is.
It is.
It's his second. And Brooks will go to the line shooting 3.
Ooh. Well, Brooks is a very good free throw shooter.
Connects on the first one. These are ones you got to make with the clock not running. Makes the middle. See if you can catch the back end.
I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in on the Ripon channel on YouTube and your local 987.
And we're tied at 61, 10-20 to go here in the ball game. Tigers fighting back here to tie it up. This is a game of a lot of mini runs.
Yeah.
Hartrank can't get that one to go, and Schneider had a little bit to say about that.
Ripon going to quickly move it up at Jennings.
Quickly and can't get it to go. A little too fast on that.
Waupun's going to push it up.
And Hartrink with the basket there. Pace of this is picking up. Schneider for three. Got it. Nothing but net for the big guy.
That was another high arc.
64-63 Tigers with the lead. Going to pull it out a little bit, see if they can get the Tigers out of position. Nice cut. Can't
Ooh.
get it to go.
Yeah.
So Schmidt had a beautiful cut there. And he's been doing that all night. Schneider for another three.
Oh.
Down the hoop and back out. That would have lit this crowd up.
I think it would have. I think they were all a little disappointed here. That student section with a big awe.
And Bettine got caught sleeping there as Smith slipped in behind him and put that one in. Like I said, this Waupun team, they move constantly without the ball on offense. And
There's a Schneider
turnover.
up on the line.
65-64, Waupun with the lead. 8:47 to go.
Novice checking in for the Tigers and or for the Warriors, and Hughesbow for the Tigers.
Yep. There's a cutter, and he wasn't looking.
There was, yeah, nobody was looking for that one.
He should have gone up because there was nobody in the lane at all. That would have been an easy basket. Jennings with the ball up on top. Hughesbow looking, but he's getting hammered pretty hard underneath there. Schneider on White. He'll drive. He gets mugged.
Let's see.
And they don't call
Travel.
the mugging, they call it travel.
Yep.
The reason he traveled is he was hitting the head.
Yeah. But I don't think that official from the backside saw the bump
No.
on the back of the, or on the side of the head. And student section is definitely upset about that one.
That's a two-pointer, no good. Rebound pulled down by Schneider. Brooks looking to drive, gets the hop, skip, jump, but he'll be fouled on the floor.
Yep.
Tigers will inbound under the basket. That'll be on Schmidt. That'll be his third. Munoz checking back in for the Tigers.
Hartrink checking back in for the Warriors. Smith
See how this works with
yeah.
the Tigers having two of their bigs in Schneider and Hughesbow.
Yep.
Hughesbow looking to drive, kicks it out. And the basket.
Yep.
Nice move there by Max Hughesbow. And a beautiful pass from Schneider.
Oh, yeah. Well, they passed back and forth. Though. Schneider was wide open on the three-point line as soon as Hughesbow handed it to him. Had a Waupun player turn around in front of Schneider, and a nice, easy pass, seeing that Max was standing there with a step to the basket.
Open that up. Unable to connect on that one. 66-65. Tigers with the lead. 7.5 to go here. And a good job by Hughesbow to turn around and stop the penetration there and force the bad shot. Schneider going up, and he puts it in. Little shake and bake there by White. Fires it inside. And they're going to call the foul on the ground. That'll be against Hughesbow.
Yep.
That'll be his third. He just got out of position there.
Yeah, he did.
He went for the head fake.
Well, he got him, too.
Third.
You can see
team
he's down
foul.
there joking about it with Hartrink.
Schneider looking to cut it off. Does a good job there. Nice little turnaround push-up shot there, put in by Keach. Gives him 4 in this half. Schneider going hard to the hoop, can't get it to go, and then commits the foul.
Yeah.
A little more of a frustration foul. That'll be his 3rd. So Schneider will have a seat, get a blow there as Bettine checks back in for the Tigers. Little shake and bake there. White's open from the corner. That's going to be off. Hartdrink comes in for the rebound and puts it back up and in. Good positioning once again by the Warriors.
Oh, and there's just a bad pass by Munoz. Oh, and that was a nice job by Ross by putting a hand on it. But Hartdrink still stays with it and gets that basket to go.
71-68, Waupun takes the lead. That's from way downtown. Not even close.
And Munoz does a nice job there. Yeah, as he saw it was going to.
Well, he had nobody to pass it to.
Yeah.
All the lanes were blocked. So he threw it to the closest guy to him. Just happened to be wearing a black uniform.
Hughes ball, that's only 2. His foot was on the line.
Still a good basket there by Max. Gives him 12 on the night. There's that pass.
Oh, and Hughes ball does a nice job of swatting that one away.
Munoz for 3. Count it. Jose gives him 5. And the Tigers regain the lead, 73-71. 5:20 to go here in the ball game.
Ross had a hand on that one.
Nice job of deflecting that. Way downtown, off the iron. They're going to call a timeout by Waupun.
Oh, that was a smart job by Waupun there. I thought the ref
Coach thought he was going out of bounds.
Yeah, he did. And I thought that's why the official called it. I didn't see Wapun's coach calling the timeout over there. I thought he was calling that his foot might have been like just a sliver on the line. So
you just don't know in that. So, well, our next broadcast for the Ripon channel will be next Thursday, as we'll host wrestling.
Yep.
The Tigers will host Kewaskum, and that'll be the final wrestling meet, home wrestling meet of the season for the Tigers. And I tell you, for the team they put out there, what they have for wrestlers, they're very good. What ends up killing them in the duels and that are the forfeits, the number of forfeits.
Yeah, individually, you look at it individually for wrestling. The Tigers are doing a phenomenal job. They're individuals, but yeah, the team lack of players with the forfeits, like you said, it is really hurting them in both their meets and their tournaments.
That, unfortunately, hopefully we can do something about that in the future. Get more kids to come out. This year we had a first-year wrestler come out, Bryce Path.
Yep.
Has contributed well for the team, so we need a few more like that to start coming out and build those numbers back up. So
tune into that 6:30.
Yeah, 6:30 next Thursday.
Next Thursday.
5:07 to go here. 73-71. Tigers on top. They go way up on top. Get it up there to Keach. It's pretty much been the Keach and White show.
Yeah.
For the Warriors tonight. Down inside, comes up a little short. Now the Tigers need to capitalize on this. Ross almost had the catch and shoot. Puts it up, can't get it to drop. It does draw the foul, and that should be on Hartdrink. And if it is, it's his fourth.
It is.
And that'll be his 4th.
Yep. So he's going to have a seat for a minute here. There's 4:37 left on the clock.
He's going to stay in there.
Coach from Waupun going to have him.
And if I'm Ripon, I go after him. I drive that lane every time with him down there now.
Yep.
He's either going to turn around, step up, and follow somebody, or he's going to let him go by.
Yeah.
Connects on both of them, does Ross. Makes it 75-71. Not going to say
yeah.
his foot was on the line.
That was a good try by Max.
Great reflexes there. So White will inbound it for the Warriors. Looking to go up top. It's not there. There's the bunny underneath. Can't get it to go. Hughesball pulls down that rebound, and a big rebound. There it is. Oh,
Yeah, that was.
The team just threw that away.
There's a very fast break there for Waupun.
Yep, and Keach will turn around and bring it within 2, 75-73. Ripon has 7 turnovers here just in this half. Waupun has scored on half of those. Brooks puts that up off the iron.
Yeah, he was off balance on that shot.
That wasn't really squared. White brings down that rebound. Under 4 minutes to go here. There's that shake and bake by White. No, they're going to call a foul on the floor. Basket does not count.
And that's on Munoz.
That's a good one. That's only his first.
Second one.
Oh, second one, excuse me. I missed the other one. That's the 5th team foul on the Tigers. So they got another one to give yet. White on top, guarded by Munoz. They go down inside. Hartdrink, he gets that one to go up and in. That's 14 on the night for him. And it's tied up at 75. And another 2 points for Hughesball. 3 minutes to go in this ball game. And we said in the beginning it was going to be exciting when these two teams were evenly matched. Coach Brooks is saying, move it in. Munoz for 3.
If you're going to be uncontested, you know,
Put it up.
Put it up, yeah.
That gives him
Well, that's
8.
you saw him. He was looking for a place to pass it, and
Nobody.
he saw his defender take half a step back.
Makes it 80-75. Tigers on top. There's that backdoor cutter. You got to cut that line off because Schmidt's been deadly on that all night long. And we have a turnover by the Tigers.
It's just turnovers are just not helping Ripon tonight.
Yeah, that's number 8 for them. Hartdrink,
Well,
nice little one-handed shot there.
Well, and like you said, Waupun has scored on at least half of the turnovers.
Ripon just getting the lead and then letting them back in. You got to work on him down there.
Yeah. Oh.
And no foul on that.
Wow.
I'll say that'll stay with Waupun. And Bettein's ankle, or his knee. He's holding his knee.
He's holding his knee as he got hammered down there.
Somebody blow a whistle here.
Yeah.
Got an injury out on the court.
Yeah, and that's not good as.
So Ripon has to use a timeout
to get Bettein
because
off
of that,
the court.
because the officials were not paying attention.
Yeah.
So it's 80-79 with 1:58 to go here. Tigers have that 1-point lead. Turnover-wise, Waupun has 5 in this half alone. Ripon has 8. Ripon has 10 rebounds. Waupun has 11, so that's evened up quite a bit. Part of the Tigers' problem is that they have not cut that baseline off, as we said earlier in the game, and Waupun is just taking advantage of it. Either being Schmidt or Keach cutting that baseline or the lane. coming up on, as we said, on our schedule for the Ripon Channel. Next Thursday, the 23rd, or next Thursday, the 30th, Tigers will be hosting Kewaskum in wrestling. That's a 6:30 start. White with the ball, kicking it in. There's that cutter. Munoz, nice job of stealing that. Now they got to score on this. Schneider gets the soft tanker.
He's the guy you want down there right now.
I want him going at Hartring.
Yeah.
Just because of the fact is he's got 4. He's either going to foul out or he's going to back off. Can't get it to go, and nice rebound there by Hughesbowl. Slow it down. Clock is your friend here. You got a minute and a half. Max puts it up off balance. Schneider with the rebound and the hoop.
And he's going to get the foul.
And who's the foul going to be on?
We're seeing who they're.
Number 2.
Okay. Number 2. So
They're
that's
on
on White.
White. That's his third.
Well, you couldn't really call it on Hartring because he was out towards the top of the key.
So checking in for Waupun is Novice. Make the old-fashioned three-pointer there for Grant Schneider. Gives him 14 on the night and makes the score 85-79. Tigers with the lead. Nice job of cutting Hartring off. From the free throw lines, coming up short. Brooks will get that one. Waupun's going to start going in hawking mode. As we're under a minute to go.
Munoz gets across quick. And
good guy to have it, the fastest guy out there.
Munoz hasn't gone to the line tonight yet.
So now checking in is number 5 for the Warriors, Weiss. 85-79. 2 big free throws for Munoz. Stretches that up, lead out. Makes it a 2 possession. Can't get that one to go. Waupun will push it. Long 3, nice 3 there, put in by Hinken. And that turns around and makes it a 4-point difference, 86-82. They take the timeout with 43.5 to go. Exciting basketball.
I know, nail biter here. I mean, it's everything we thought it was going to be, and like we talked about in the beginning of the game.
Well, both of these teams are middle of the pack in the conference.
Yep.
And this is a big game for both of them, as it's a chance to climb up that rung just one more.
Yeah. Well, and this is a rivalry, you know. It falls over from football this year. So Ripon took it to Waupun this year. You know, Waupun basketball, you know, it does get a little hostile down there on the court.
It gets a little chippy every time Waupun and Ripon get together, but I'll tell you what, after the game is over, these kids get together and they talk.
Everybody's
they're just competitors. I see it with the baseball field, you know, after we're done with our games. You know, the coaches were over talking to each other, the players are talking to each other. It's just a good thing, but it's competitive sports is what it is. So 43.5 seconds to go here in the ball game. Tigers leading 86-82. And they will inbound it under Waupun's basket. Glad to have you along on the Ripon channel as you're seeing a good one just like us.
Yeah.
They're going to look to get it to Munoz. And they foul Ross right away. Only 3 seconds off the clock. Yep, and Hartring follows out.
No, he had a feeling that was going to happen. He had 4 fouls, and it was just a matter of time because he is such a hard-nosed player. He goes at it. He is just.
He ends the night with 16 points.
Yeah, great night for that young gentleman.
Ross connects on the front end there. In and out, can't get that one to go. 87-82. Yeah, there you just let him go down and score. 27.9, the foul comes in. And that's Weiss with his second. And Munoz will go to the line. As long as Ripon keeps making these, that's the key. And it's double bonus right now, so they'll be shooting 2 from here on out. And Jose connects on the first. Connects on both, gives him 11 on the night. 89-84. Long 3, not even close. Munoz gets the rebound, and he'll get fouled right away. And that should be, that'll be number 4 on White. They'll put the hot shooter at the line as Munoz has been there. Makes it a 6-point difference, 2 possession. And connects on that, makes it a 3-point, 91-84. Tigers don't need to foul, they just need to play solid basketball here. That will belong to Waupun with 12.8, but a 3-possession difference here in the ball game. Going to call it on
Schneider.
Schneider, no. Going to say on Munoz.
Huh?
Yep. He got him from the front side. So Keach will go to the line. He has 26 on the night. Make that 27.
Just an amazing feat for that gentleman.
Well, just, him and Hartwig.
Yeah.
They're going to call a lane violation.
Oh, yeah.
So it'll be a turnover going to the Tigers.
As .2 comes off the clock.
11.8 to go here. Brooks doesn't pay to foul because it's not going to do much here. Munoz. He goes, I'm not shooting.
Yeah, he didn't want to. And
he got the defender up in the air.
Yeah. I mean, and there's not much that you can do about that as Cole Hicken just
gets his second.
Yeah.
Unless you can fly, there isn't much you can do about that. Well, this has been a well-rounded victory for the Tigers, as a lot of people have scored in different ways here. Munoz just another day shooting free throws.
Yeah.
That gives him 15 on the night. That almost goes in.
It almost did.
Tigers with the victory. I said if they score high, they had a chance.
That they did. And
with the Waupun
high
coming
score.
into this one against Berlin, it was a low-scoring game.
Yeah,
So
it was, yeah.
good to see the Tigers get back-to-back victories here.
That they did.
And just a great game. Glad to have everybody along on the Ripon channel. Hope you enjoyed this as much as we enjoyed bringing it to you.
Yeah, we did.
For our cameraman, executive producer, Riley Eisenagel, Casey Hansen on color, I'm Howard Hansen, wishing you a good evening from the Ripon channel.